So Lord Krishna said that for those who are too much identified with the body, meaning catering to every demand of the body caterers, then for such people, the path of contemplation meditation is difficult. It's not that we are denied, but first use the formful worship as a stepping stone. It helps because the wall of avidya is so high, can't beat the beyond, can't see beyond. So, with the formful, recognizing Him in and through all the forms, serving the names and forms, in fact serving Him through the forms. With that understanding. Then slowly the mind will be prepared, that we can also do the contemplation of nameless, formless, absolute, unmanifest reality. Then in the 6th and 7th, godly assurance. Yetu sarvani karmani mayi sanyasya matparaha ananyena yogena mam yayanta upasate. That is the agreement. We have to give the contract. We have to fulfill that contract. If we fulfill this contract, sarva means ye means ye bhattana. Sarva karmani, sarvani karmani, all the karmas, physical, emotional, intellectual, all activities. Mayi sanyasya, renouncing in Him and then acting. We generally act and then surrender. Imagine a thief was trying to steal, and then people saw, and immediately they started chasing him. And in India, the mob mentality is such, if you are caught by the mob, what will happen? They'll make chutney. So the thief knows that luckily he sees a cop in front of him. He runs to the cop and surrenders. Sir, I surrendered, sir. Now, his logic is, didn't I surrender? Now what will the police say? Police are very happy. Why? At least one case we got. So you can't act and then surrender. If I have surrendered to the Lord, I am recognizing the Lord in and through all the names and forms. How can I steal anybody? How can I cheat anybody? How can I hurt anyone? Impossible, because I am seeing Him. Therefore, all remembering the divine, how can I do devilish actions? If I am remembering the divine, only divine perceptions, divine feelings, divine actions. This is the action. So, yetu sarvani karmani mayi sanyasya matparaha, taking me as the supreme goal, highest, top priority. Mam dhyayanta, feeling Him, thinking of Him, upasate, serving Him. Tesham, for such devotees, aham, I, the divine, samudharta bhavami, I become their savior. Savior from what? Mrityu samsara sagara. Mrityu samsara. Samsara means the realm of change. Mrityu itself is change. Yesterday died. December dying. 2018. How many more days? If somebody says only 3 more days, how will you feel? 3 more days for 2018, no? Only 3 more days. Today is what? 29. 32 more days. Including today. So in 2 more days, dead. Do you feel that you are dead? So too, when the body dies, we will know. You will know that you did not die. But we are so much, if they say that you are going to die, we feel so frightened. The fear of death. Fear of death kills first. So when the body dies, you will not die. The death of the body is called a death. M and I leaving the body is called a death of the body. You survive. Swami, I live even after my body dies, I live? Yes. Swami, how can I believe you? That's the only thing I can tell you. Try. Please try. And when you try and you succeed, then what Swami said is true. But only you can't come back and tell me. Because that which can speak is in the box. But we can presume your childhood body died. Diaper body, dead. Childhood body, dead. Teen body, dead. Youth body, middle-aged body. Isn't it? Did you die when the childhood body died? Did you feel you died? And then reborn as a teen? And when your teen body died, you thought, I died. And then reborn as a youth. Did you feel that? You never felt that you died and reborn. Died as a child, reborn as a teen. Died as a teen, reborn as a youth. Died as a youth, born as an adult. You are a continuous existence. So the realm of change is called Mrityu. Mrityu samsara sagarat samudharta bhavami. When will you lift me? When will you take me out? When will you give the lift? When Krishna says, Nachira, whom? Maya veshita chetasa. Mai aveshita chetasa. Those whose eyes are fixed in me. I become their savior. When will you lift? Nachirat. Nachirat means soon enough. This soon enough is not based on Lord's coming, based upon our vasanas. If only 20% vasanas are there, then verse 8. What is that? Mayyeva manadatsva, Mai buddhim niveshaya. Then, nivasishyasi mayyeva. That's samshaya, no doubt. Place your mind in me and let your intellect penetrate unto me. Then, no doubt, you will live in me. So, what your mind allows, what your intellect respects, you are that. Mind in all love, feeling him. Intellect with all respect, inquiring unto him. Then, whatsoever you love and respect, so the confluence of love and respect is called reverence. Love plus respect is reverence. And whatsoever you revere, you become that. You loved engineering, you respected engineering, and then you became lawyer. Is it possible? No. Because you love engineering, you respect it, you become an engineer. You love medicine, you love, respect medicine, you become murderer, doctor. You love Vedanta, you respect Vedanta, you become you saw me. Isn't it? Don't saw me, okay? See that? So whatsoever you love and respect, you become that. But unfortunately, our mind intellect is a unique mind. Whatever I love, I cannot respect. Whatever I respect, I cannot love. Tragedy. Your own spouse, you love so much. Isn't it? But do you respect your spouse? Are you someday he knows nothing? How many times when the husband is elaborately discussing with me, and the wife says, keep quiet, keep quiet. What, do you want to teach Swami or what? Keep quiet, keep quiet. I myself wanted to tell that to him. But I thought maybe he knows more, I don't know. But after she said it, confirmation I got. He really knows nothing. So, what you love, you cannot respect. Your boss, you respect, what ideas, what a brilliant, he's so young. Yes, what a brilliant ideas. But do you love your boss? You are his bulldogs. Pit bull. Bull pit or pit bull? Pit bull. How can I love? So, what your mind loves, intellect cannot respect. What intellect respects, mind cannot love. Therefore, there is a split personality. So, I can't place my mind and place my intellect and then merge. Impossible. Therefore, next. What is that? If I cannot place my mind exclusively, I can't place the attention of a mandal, then Abhyasa Yogena Tata. Because 40% vasanas are there, because a mandal derails from the point of attention. So therefore, Krishna says, practice Abhyasa Yoga. What is Abhyasa Yoga? Whenever the mandal's attention derails from the point of attention, then Tatastata, then and there, place back the attention at the point of attention. This is called Abhyasa Yoga. Sleep example is the best. Sleep eva adatsva. Mayeva manadatsva, sleep eva manadatsva. Mai buddhim nivesha, sleep eva buddhim nivesha. Then, nivasishyasi, sleep eva. Ata urdhvam. Na samshaya, because but suppose the day you are not able to sleep. So some days use 10-20 seconds. Your wife is talking to you and you are. So many wives complain to me. So the moment I start talking to her, he starts sleeping off. He starts snoring something. How can I talk? I said, that is the best time. What? You give whatever credit card purchases you made. That's the time you tell. This is what I brought. With your credit card. This is what I brought. This is what I brought. And then you didn't tell me. I told you. Yesterday night I was whole day. Yesterday night I told you. And you were also thinking, you were telling. No, I was sleeping. I don't know. Because you are the you were saying. What do you call the oo? What is oo? What else can I say? You are not nodding. You can't say nodding. You are acknowledging. That way. So that's the best time. Whenever you feel that they are saying, you tell off what all you want to tell. And then you can tell, I told. If you did not listen, what can I do? Like my disclaimer. You know my disclaimer? My responsibility is only to say. That's all. My responsibility ends after what I say. My response is not what you understand. It's not my responsibility. Srijay, one day you can put that. My disclaimer. My responsibility ends to what I say. Swami, this is what I understood. That is not my responsibility. So now when I cannot place my mind intellect exclusively, then abhyas, practice. Now if you are not able to sleep, what do? You turn left side. You turn right side. You turn back side. You turn front side. All sides you turn to. That's called abhyasa yoga for sleep. And in spite of turning all sides, you can't sleep. Only two sides remain. Head side, leg side. What do? You can't take head side. Shirsasana you can't. So leg side. So that's abhyasa also is not possible. If abhyasa also is not possible because I was not tired, therefore work for my sake. That's what Krishna says in verse number. Which number is that? 9th verse is Abhyasa Yoga. 10th verse is Abhyase abhi asamartha asi. Asamartha, not samartha, asamartha. Then mat karma paramo bhava. Work for my sake. Don't sit in front of the idol or puja room and then Rama, Rama, Rama. Rama, Rama. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Krishna. Those all I told only one time. How do you remember? Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. No sound, only Om, Om, Om. Pretzel. Next time when you see pretzel, will you remember Om? Because that you see more often. Om you may not see often. But pretzel you may see often. Isn't it? So association, thought association. So what to do? So don't sitting in front of Lord Rama's idol and Rama Rao you're thinking. What's the use? Take your idol, take your Lord to the workplace. In India, the laborers, daily wages, when they have a small baby, they take the baby to the work spot and tie it in. They are the ones who discover the hammock. When Sari, she puts the baby and starts working. Even though she is working, a part of her attention is on the cradle. Little movement of the cradle, she'll run towards it. Like that, mat karma. So she's working for the sake of the baby. Because they can't afford if they don't work. Daily wages. So, like for the child's sake. Vasudeva did it. Who is Vasudeva? Lord Krishna's father. When Krishna is going to be born, Kamsa kept an alarm. Not alarm. Alarm. That's what you know, isn't it? Alarm is not the security system at all. Alarm. Telugu alaramu. Alarm. What alarm? It's a very unique alarm. Donkey alarm. Donkey alarm means that donkey has been trained. Whenever a child is born, the donkey will bray. And donkey braying is so loud. So, that donkey was kept. Krishna is about to be born. Vasudeva knows about it. So what does he do? He goes to the donkey, does namaskar, bowing down to the donkey. Imagine doing namaskar, shashtanga namaskar, prostrating to a donkey. Why? For Krishna's sake. So whenever you prostrate somebody, you can think like that also. But for Krishna's sake. For Krishna's sake, and it happened also. One young boy, he was in desperate need of job. And he knows the Indian boss, he's an Indian boy, Indian boss. So he falls at the feet of the boss, he must give me a job. I thought I have to go back. Please, you Kala Vela Patad. That's what they say in Telugu. Kala Vela Patad means? Kala Vela. I don't know what Vela is, fingers. Kala means legs. Legs and fingers he fell. A translation, what to do? Telugu translation. Then the boss fell, okay, don't leave my feet, because he's holding on to the feet. Leave my feet, I'll give you a job. Oh, what's your name? Vasudeva, sir. Boss remembers. So, do actions for my sake. When you're doing actions for my sake, you start reviewing your life. You start seeing some unseen hand, invisible hand protecting you. Even though you mess up something happy that doesn't seem like mess. He covers it up, he patches it up. So you start recognizing an unseen divine hand helping you hand in hand, taking you step by step. You start recognizing that. Then you become fit for Abhyas Yoga. Then you become fit for, but Swami, I can't work for God also. Why should I work for God? Ask if they employ somebody else. I am not available for God's job. Because I can work only for myself. So Krishna says, now let us read. Why I cannot work for the Lord? It is not 60% vasanas. 20% is Maya Mana 40% is Abhyas Yoga. 60% is Mat Karma Paramo Bhava. Now 80% vasanas, I can't work for him. I can work only for myself. So what Krishna says, let's see. Number 11. Adhaitadapya कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्मफलत्यागम् ततः कुरु यतात्मवान्. Now, etat api, even this, what? Working for my sake. Kartum madhyogam ashritah. For my sake working. Ashakta. Ashakta means not capable. You don't want to work for my sake. Then what? Next. It's a beautiful concept. Sarva karma phala tyagam tatah kuru. Yathatmavan. Yathatma being very self-controlled. What you should do? Sarva karma phala tyagam kuru. Now sarva all karma, actions. Phala, results, fruits of action. The results of action. Tyagam kuru. Renounce all the results of your actions. So work whole month. Then when the paycheck comes, 31st. And first when you come here, Swami, you told you, I really believe you, Swami, now I'm offering. How many can really do it? See, not a single hand went up. See, sarva karma phala tyagam guru is a technical term. We should understand what Krishna is trying to hint. It is for our own sake he is telling us to renounce the fruits of action, results of action. You can act only now and here. Isn't it? Now and here, action is possible only now and here. In the live, present, here and now, action is possible. Like I can talk now, here. I cannot talk now, tomorrow. Isn't it? Nor can I talk now, yesterday. Yesterday finished, gone. So action is possible only in the live present. And result comes when? Before action or after action? Now the before action also comes up. Yeah. How? Till when doctors and all operate, they first ask fees and all you pay, because we don't know what's going to happen to you. Did you pay all the bills and all? Are you got advance? Because after you've gone, what was after my operation, what happens? I myself don't know. Operation will be successful, that I guarantee. But patient alive or dead, I don't know. So there may be some before result you have to advance and all. I don't know about this. But generally, the result of actions come after the action. So karma, phala. So when you are doing karma, your attention, who is the doer? M and I. Body is the tool. Body is the instrument, and you are working with your M and I. With M and I when I am working. So the attention of M and I should be where? In the action, in the present. And fruits comes in the future. If the attention of the mind is in the future, while doing the present action, what will be the quality of action? Like while I am talking now, my attention goes on Guru Dakshina. And I am talking now. What will be the quality of the talk? One by one, you will be getting up and start thinking of going. It happened, one priest was talking and one man got up and left. Priest got very angry. And luckily his wife was there, so she came and said, Sir, it is not that out of disrespect he left that. He generally walks when he's asleep. He has a problem of sleepwalking. So your lecture was such, he must have slept. He has a sleepwalking problem. Therefore he left your talk. Not that he will disrespect you. So when the action is in the live present, and if my attention, the doer's attention is in the future, the quality of action will be third rate. And third rate action, what will be the result of third rate action? First class result? Impossible. So when he says, Sarva karma phala tyagam kuru, let you renounce your preoccupation with the result. You focus your attention on your current, present action. When action is best, result also will be best. No doubt about it. This is the first understanding should come to us. And why Krishna wants your result? He is Lakshmipati. Isn't it? He doesn't want anything from you. He wants for your own benefit so that you get good results. If your attention is on the future, your action will be poor. Poor action, poor results. So, Sarva Karma Phala Tyagam is a technical term to understand action plus time is equal to result. Action plus time. Not before time, after. And you do the action, then result. But our bad habit is what? Will it come or not? Will it come or not? Why you are doing? Why should you worry about the result whether it comes or not? You focus on the action. You have no control over the results. If you have control over the results, then you can custom make your result. You have no control over the results. You have control over your action, not on the result. But our bad habit, always worrying about the future. So Krishna says, when Sarva Karma means result coming in the future. No anxieties for the future. Don't be anxiously thinking of the future. And some people are there, they have regrets of the past. No regrets of the past, no anxieties for the future. Without anxieties and without regrets, focus on your present work. This is called Sarva Karma Phala Tyagam Kuru. But I should not think of the past, I should not think of the future. So, no planning. That's why you should know. Action has two stages. First is called planning stage. During the planning stage, your attention can go into the past. All the historical data, all the experience of the past is your present wisdom. So the experience of the past, which is your present wisdom, with that wisdom you forecast the future. This is the planning stage. In the planning stage, you can go in the past and the future. But after making a blueprint of your plan, then while working at that time, your attention must be entirely focused on the present work. So, Sarva Karma Phala Tyagam. And then when you are doing this, your results will be glorious. Because action is glorious, because your entire attention is on the action. So action will be best. Best action, best result. And when the best result comes, you are overjoyed. You say, did I do it? How? Before, never such a result has ever come. Then you start thinking, oh, there's an unseen divine hand working behind. Then you recognize Mat Karma Paramo Bhava. Then you start working for that. Then you become fit for Abhyas Yoga. Then you become fit for Maya Yoga Adaso. That's Paramparaya. Paramparaya means in stages. In stages, you go from 80%, you go to 60%. 60% to 40%. 40% to 20%. 20% to merge unto Him. Now one may say, Swamiji, 4 paths you are given. Maya Yoga also, Abhyas Yoga, Mat Karma Paramo Bhava, Sarva karma palatyagam kuru. 4 paths. What, Swami, if somebody has 100% vasanas? One person asked Gurudev, Swamiji, what if there are 100% vasanas? What if I have, he himself said, what if I have 100% vasanas? And you should know what Gurudev would tell. Gurudev would have to take you straight to the gates of the ashram and then give some grass also, and then send you out. You would be on 4 legs. Not a human anatomy you will not get. If you have 100% vasanas. 100% vasanas, animals. They exhaust in animal bodies or as an animal being. You only plants, animals, they only exhaust the vasanas. 100%, so they immediately become 80%. Then you become a human being. In human being, again you can go back to animal or 80, 60%, 40%, 20%, go back to him. Only the human equipment you have a chance to evolve or Pluto devolve. Isn't it? So 100% vasana, if you are a human being, you have maximum 80% vasanas. They are both the 4 paths. So in the last path, what is the last path? If you cannot work for him, if you cannot work for my sake, at least sarva karma palatyagam kuru. Renounce the fruits of action. Renounce the anxieties for the fruits of action. Not only the anxieties for the fruits of action, even the insistence on a particular fruit. That also is a very sad. They want only a particular fruit. Not fruit, particular fruit, particular result. Man and woman marrying. Is it good or bad? Good. After marriage, they are wanting a child. Good or bad? Good. But if they insist, I want only a boy child, then that is called insistence. Nowadays, I want only a girl child. Nowadays, I think, I don't know. Because they are seeing the condition of the boys. That insistence, give up. Anxieties for the fruits, give up. Insistence on the fruits, give up. To whom? To Lord. Because God, I tell you, God promised, I tell you, God does not have any anxieties for the fruits. And God also does not have any insistence for the fruits. So you should give Him what He does not have. If you give God what He has, what's the use? He has everything except regrets, anxieties, and insistence for the fruits. So in a silver plate, keep all your anxieties and insistence and then give it, oh Lord, please accept. He'll be very happy to accept. So that's sarva karma palatyagam kuru. So in the last path when it is said, people think that's the last, if you cannot do that, last was said, at least sarva karma palatyagam. So we think the last one is the most inferior one. All will think that. If you ask which path is yours, outside when they go, I'm hearing people, which path is yours? You can hear today. Which path? Maya. And everybody says, mine is the first one. Maya manana so my buddhi mila pogya mera kaam. Everybody wants to take the first one. Nobody wants to go for last one. The last inferior path. So Krishna knew this. So in the next verse, he eulogizes. He praises sarva karma palatyagam as the highest. Very shocking. So the 12th verse is a contradiction in understanding. You can deliberately, so in scriptures, if you see any contradiction, always understand that there is some treasure hidden there. So whenever there is a mound of confusion, like in archaeology, those who are digging and all, wherever they see a mound, what do? They dig. So in the scriptures, whenever you see a mound of contradiction, what you should do? Dig. Dig means what? You dig. You dig? Yes, I dig. Here the term is used. You dig, I dig. Means what? I dig means I understand. I'll try to understand. The same word, dig. Dig is used. So, see the contradiction. First I'll confuse you. with the meaning. And then, my disclaimer, you know. Before this, I'm warning you. Let us see verse number 12. It's a beautiful verse. Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat. Jnanadhyanam vishishyate. Dhyanat karma phala tyagaha. Tyaga chantiranantaram. So this is 12th verse. More than half has been done. Generally after more than half of a class, what happens? Generally people feel, audience, generally they feel sleepy. Those who have insomnia, they can't sleep. When they come to satsang, they are cured. They feel sleepy in satsang. Isn't it amazing, isn't it? Many people told Swami, I can't sleep, come to my class. I have sleeping problem. So when people, when the mind goes and ideas step by step, the ideas are given. So mind gets tired. The fatigue, mentally tired, and you feel sleepy. So to wake up somebody, in summer camp, I can easily wake up the children. How? Stand up, sit down. Stand up, sit down. Sit down, stand up. Stand up, stand up, sit down. Sit down, sit down. Stand up. You quickly tell. When they say stand up, they sit down. When they say sit down, they say stand up. They start laughing. In that laughter, what happens? Tiredness gone, sleepiness gone, everything gone. For children, I can do that. For adults, stand up. See? No, but sit down, and we are already sitting down. See that? For adults, I cannot do because physically challenged. Children want to jump, they want to do only that. Swami, again do that, They are so happy doing that. For adults, I cannot do that. What can I do? Shock therapy. This is called shock therapy. And some people may think, "Hey, Swami, if you listen to Vedanta continuously, you go crazy." That's why, see, this verse is an example. Or topsy-turvy, ulta. You see that? Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat. Knowledge is better. Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat. Knowledge is better than practice. What you have been hearing, an ounce of practice is better than what? Tons of knowledge. What do they say? Better than knowledge. Tons of knowledge, lot of knowledge. Little you practice. Little practice is more than enough than lot of knowledge. You may have lot of knowledge, but not practicing. What's the use? But Krishna says ulta. What? Knowledge is better than practice. That is short. What did I hear? Then he continues. Jnanat. Better than knowledge is dhyanam. You do dhyanam for the knowledge of the self. But here Krishna is saying, what? Jnanat dhyanam. Meditation is better than Jnanat dhyanam. Better than knowledge is meditation. Jnanat means better than knowledge. Earlier, Shreyo hi jnanam. Knowledge is better than abhyas. Now, Jnanat dhyanam. Meditation is better than knowledge. So you meditate to get the knowledge of it. But you are saying meditation better than knowledge. You have to meditate to realize, to have the knowledge of the self. But here ulta. Meditation better than knowledge. And then next, dhyanat better than meditation. What? The last one which was told. Karma phala tyaga, karmapala tyaga, renouncing the fruits of action is better than dhyana, better than meditation. Totally ulta. Swami, when you study Vedanta a lot, you go crazy or ulta. See this? Topsy-turvy, like abstract art. Whenever somebody brings an abstract art, how do you know which is upside down? It's abstract. So which is top, which is what does they write? This is top. But there is a way to know which is up and down, even though it's abstract. How do you know? Signature. So the last line is the signature. What's the last line? Tyagat Shanti Anantaram. That is the signature. When you see that signature, that there must be, well, the last line is correct. When you renounce, you are Shanti. Tyagat from renunciation, Shanti, peace. That's the signature. So you know now it is not topsy-turvy because the signature is there. So first is Shreyo Jnanam Abhyasat. Then Jnana Dhyana Vishishyate. Then Dhyana Karmapala Tyaga. So how to know that this is the top? Because Tyaga Shanti Anantara. That's a signature. But how to understand? But still it's for me, it is topsy-turvy. Therefore, there is a lot of think. Here only you have to dig. So when you say Shreyo Jnanam, knowledge is better than practice. How many people practice blindly? Mechanically practice. Indiscriminate practice. Nice story also is there. One family, traditional family, every day, every Paurnami, they will do Satyanarayana Puja. Every Paurnami they will do. And when they are doing the Satyanarayana Puja, their pet cat, when the prasad is being offered, somewhere the pet cat will come. Where is the cats when they come soft, boiled, quickly come, jump, eat the prasad, run away. One time happened again, they have to cook the prasad, time waste again. So first time, second time again, third time again, every time it's happened, the cat is coming and eating the prasad. So all the family members, they said, tomorrow is Paurnami. Tonight when the cat comes for dinner, what you should do? Catch the cat and put it under the basket. That was every family member was reminded. Cat comes in the night for dinner, catch the cat, put it under. And after Satyanarayana Puja, can release. That became the habit of the family. That generation passed. Next generation came. Satyanarayana Puja we have to do. Then they said, we have to keep the cat under the basket. Because Satyanarayana Puja we have to do cat under. We don't have a cat. Then they go to the neighbors, can we borrow your cat? Only for one day can we borrow your cat. But why do you want the cat? Cat, no, you want to do Satyanarayana Puja. So you want to say, why you want cat for Satyanarayana Puja? No, we have to keep the cat under the basket and then do the Satyanarayana Puja. They said, my other pet cat under the basket, we don't even, we kept it so lovingly, how can we give you to keep it under the basket? We can't torture. Torture. So nobody wants to give the cat. Now what to do? Rent a cat. Rent a cat. Where it started, where it has ended. So some things, some actions we do mechanically. Indiscriminate. Another also, when you go to, you are told when you go to temple, after you do all the pradakshinas and all, and then you have to sit down for some time. And then go. Have you seen some people? They go around and then they go to some table. They just the bottom touches the table and then they get up and go. Because they are told you have to sit down and then go. Have you observed? After doing the whole thing, they go and then just bottom just touches the soil. Hardly 1 second because they have to sit down. Like some people the stop sign. I stopped. Like that, they sit at the door. What was meant? And okay, others, some people will have some time to sit down. So when they sit down, what do? Coconut. Break the coconut and eat the coconut. And then talk about everything except about the temple. Temple visit. Except about that, they talk everything else. That tradition is, whenever you go to the temple, after doing all the pradakshina and all, then you sit down to save all those experiences, what you did. Save it in your memory. That was meant. Now, if you go, after doing it, go and sit down and explain to your child why you are sitting, so that it continues. So I had to save the memory of the experience of the temple visit. So it will be there in my memory for a longer period of time. And every day if I do that, then, so that was the tradition. So and they say Gita chanting should be done when somebody dies. While living, he never chanted Gita. And when he is dead, we are called to chant Gita chant. Now if I am called, and I will see, based on the number of people around, I will decide. One of our teachers, they did not know about it. So they were, chapter 2 started. Chapter 2, how many verses? 72 verses. And then our teacher started chanting. There were 40 people behind. And after 1 verse, 2 verse, 20 people left. After 3 verse, 4 verse, another 19 left. One was sitting. One saw nobody there, that one also got up and left. Now only the teacher and the dead body. If I was there, I would have said, Shri Krishna Padamastu. Ho gaya. all of them. This person already left. He is not going to understand. He has never understood in the way, never studied Gita. What's the use? Isn't it? Oh, and some people, Swamiji, in my house, every day Gita Parayana. Every day, Swami. Then I say, oh, you must be doing Gita all by memory. I don't know, not even 12 chapter also, I don't know. Then every day it was chant. Yeah, Panditji will come, he will chant to Lord Krishna. So Panditji will come and chant to Lord Krishna. What? Gita. And nobody in the family are there. They are paying the priest for doing Parayana. And none of the family members will sit around. And the priest, what he will chant, we don't know. So that at least to an extent understandable, isn't it? Still more worst practices are there. Indiscreet. Surya Namaskar. Doctors yoga, you have to do Surya Namaskar every day. He calls the priest, you do Surya Namaskar. Surya Namaskar. This is God. So Shreyo hi Jnanam. Knowledge is better than what? This sort of indiscriminate knowledge, indiscriminate practice. So, Shreyo Jnana. Then Jnana, Dhyanam, meditation is better than knowledge. Generally we say, you meditate to gain the knowledge. But here is meditation better than knowledge. So we should understand what knowledge means here. Here, knowledge means mere information. Mere information is no use. How many smokers know what? They have information. Smoking is, what's now another one also? New way of smoking. Huh? VP. That also. So information you may have, but can't live up, no transformation. So meditation will help you. When you have the information, with meditation you gain the transformation. That's why it is said, meditation is better than mere information. So by meditation your attention is constantly focusing on it. Then you transform. So continuously you give your attention to that information. abide in it. Therefore it is said, Jnanat Dhyanam Vishishit. Dhyanam is better than Jnanat. Now the final one, which was said the last, which we may think is very inferior. Krishna says, Dhyanat, better than Dhyana, better than meditation. Karma phala tyagaha vishishyate. Renunciation of the fruits of action is better than meditation. How is that? See, when Lord says Dhyana, karma phala tyaga is better, and what is meditation? Because we must have heard that the rishis and all did meditation, and then what happened? They gained powers. Or Ramba, Urvashi, Menaka, when they did tapas and all, Ramba, Urvashi, Menaka and all, they came. Have you heard the movies and all? Especially when the rishi is meditating, who all come? Ramba comes or Urvashi comes or Menaka comes. They come. Ram means Ramba, Urvashi, Menaka. They come. And this person sitting for meditation, and now and then open the eyes to see what did Ramba come, did Urvashi come, did Menaka come. Nothing. See, these things, because of for that karma phala he is doing. Or power siddhis you get. This is more popular. You get siddhis. If you do meditation and all, you get siddhis. And if you get siddhis, then all the powers. And you want to do, see, if I get the siddhis, I can show off. So when you are doing meditation, you are thinking, what? If I get siddhis, what all will I do? That is the meditation. First get the siddhis and then you, no. If I get it, after I get the siddhis, what all? I can read all others' mind. What is in the mind of everybody? I know what you are thinking. I know what you are thinking. You say what? See? I know what you are thinking. You say what? What? I told you. I know what you are thinking. They asked Gurudev, Swamiji, can you read our minds? And Swamiji said, I never have the habit of looking into garbage. I never have had the habit, I never will have the habit of looking into garbage. So these thoughts come, so I get all the powers. And then how will I use it? Especially the man who treated me very badly, what all I will do to him, and you start thinking about it. And what meditation are you doing? Already on the phala. Phala has not come, but your wool gathering. Your attention is on the fruits. So dhyanat, better than the dhyana on the fruits. Karma phala tyaga. If the powers come, great, use it for the blessings of the society. If the powers will come only for the one who is qualified. And if you are irresponsible, the powers will be taken away too. Whatever comes quickly, goes quickly too. So that's why the very nice dialogues are there in the movies. More the powers, more the responsibility. Which movie? See? Spider-Man. So that's what. So when you have more powers, more responsibility comes. So therefore, understand, real karma phala tyaga can come. You can easily renounce the results of the fruits of action when you are enjoying the karma. When you are not enjoying the karma, then only you will start thinking about what will I get, what will I get, what will I get. When you are enjoying the karma, your attention is not on the future. You are in the present itself, you are enjoying. Action is in the live present. When you are enjoying the action, who will think of the future result? So real karma phala tyaga is, you are enjoying the action. All realized masters, whenever they are working from happiness. They never worked for happiness. We always work for happiness. When you are working for happiness, now what is the condition? Are you happy? Happy. If you are working from happiness, you are already happy. How will you work? Happily you work. So sarva karma phalatyaga is the highest. Even though it is said as last, Krishna eulogizes it. Generally people have anything inferior, I want only that, I want only that. Even small kids also, and two brothers are playing. The youngest one also wants to play. He doesn't know how to play the game. He doesn't know the rules of the game. But still he wants to play the game. I want to play, I want to play. So this, the brother and all, they said, we are not playing, we are doing taxes. And this child, I also want to do taxes. I also want to do taxes. This is the majority, the childish nature. So the wise people understand. So here, Tyaga, Krishna himself clarifies. Tyaga Shanti. When you have done the Tyaga, means you don't want it, you are enjoying the action itself is joyous, is the result in itself. What result comes is the extra bonus. That's why we enjoy the talks. While talking itself is a joy. Guru Dakshina is a bonus. But talking itself is a joy. If you want to know any scripture, teach. Yes, Swami, whom will I teach? Your own family members. Hey, Swami, nobody will listen, Swami. Am I not teaching? I don't know the next sentence. Nobody will listen, Swami. Nobody will understand. Nobody will understand, Swami. Nobody will listen, Swami. As per your listen. But am I not a teaching? So, best is have a hot cup of tea, invite a friend, give a piping hot cup of tea, and then hot snacks, and then start teaching people. For the sake of the hot tea, for the sake of the hot snack, at least 10-15 minutes, one verse. You can teach. Isn't it? Try. And I'll ask somebody to volunteer for the hot tea and snacks. So, Tyagat Shanti, when you renounce, then only there is peace. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa tells a beautiful story. One kite, bird, it has a fish in the beak, and all the crows saw it. All crows after the kite. Wherever the kite goes, the crows. The kite thought, all after me, and they say, it is not for you, it is for that karma phala. That you renounce, you get peace. And immediately the kite drops the fish. And then it flies. All the crows, no more the crows behind. Tyagat Shanti. Every time Purnakumam you say, na karmana, na prajaya, na dhanena. Then Tyagena eke amrutatvam anashu. You get amruta by tyaga. Tyagat Shanti. Anantaram. So what was said as karma phala tyaga as the last, that is the top. So don't feel that if your karma phala tyaga is the most inferior. No, it is not easy to renounce the karma phala tyaga. First I have to renounce the karma phala tyaga, then I can renounce the karta bhava. Aham karta, naham karta, naham bhokta, that is the reality. Pure conscious, those who have realized, they know naham karta, naham bhokta, I am not the doer, I am not the enjoyer. Those who have not realized that feel aham karta, aham bhokta. To give up the karta bhokta attitude, doership and enjoyership notion to give up is very difficult. Therefore, first step, why are you doing? For the sake of the result. If result is what's in it for me? If result is not there, nobody wants to do. So you are doing for the sake of result. If you are renouncing the result, then to an extent the pressure on the doership is reducing. Remember the third chapter? Father, mother, and the son. Mother and son behind. Mother knitting and child. You know that. And the father driving to brother-in-law's house, her brother's house. And at the steep, about a 3 hours, 4 hours drive, they are driving. The last lap is at height. At the time, father, by mistake, it comes out of his mouth. Yeah, gas. The red indicator has come. Gas is not there. Movement by mistake because of the fatigue. Driving 3 hours, tired. Oh, you no gas. Then what happens? Sahasranam Archana starts from behind. I saw a gas station just a few miles away. I thought you know everything and that you will take care of things. I thought of telling you, but I thought you know you will take care. I never knew that you will not take care. Oh, the child also is watching. And you can see the father's face in the mirror also getting very tense. Now what to do? That boy, maybe 5-year-old. Daddy, don't worry. I will push the car. Where? Sitting behind. Daddy's seat. I will push the car, Daddy. You don't worry. What will Daddy say? To escape the Archana. He will say, Beta, you are the only one who helps Dad. You are the only one who helps. Beta, push. If you push, we can easily reach. But Beta, look, only when we are going up to the mountain top, when we reach the top, up to that only you push. Then after that you stop. I tell you stop, you should stop. Don't. If you push, then I can't. Daddy cannot take care of it. You should stop. Yes, Daddy. Tell me when. And literally with our tiny hands, he's pushing and pushing, pushing. Yes, Beta. See, car is going. Car is going. Because when the red signal comes, still there is another 25, 50 miles you can go based on the car. The dad knows that. But the fatigue he told. So, then we reach the top. Now, Beta, we are reaching the top. Now, Beta says, stop now, don't push. Yes, Daddy, I am not pushing. And reaches the Sala Kadar. At that time, this child comes out and says, Uncle, ask Daddy. I am the one who pushed the car. If I was not there, he could not have reached here. Ask Daddy. Ask Mommy. Ask Daddy first. I was the one who pushed the car. And every relation that comes, you tell everybody. And everybody to encourage the stupid one. To encourage them. Next time our car also should come and push. For a child, it is understandable. For an adult saying, I am doing, I am pushing, the child says, I am pushing, sitting inside. I am pushing. He is the one, because of that gas, it is going and the horsepower. He is the one, he is the gas behind, he is the one who is making your consciousness, making the conscious body perceive and perform. Consciousness, making the conscious mind feel. Consciousness, making the conscious intellect think. Without consciousness, what this can do? But you think, I am doing. Ahankara, Vimudhatma. We saw him last year, I think. Last year, Swami, how many breakfasts, lunches and dinners have gone? Buried under all of the breakfasts and lunches, and dinners, and snacks. So this one, Tyagat Shanti, to renounce the doership and enjoyership is difficult. Therefore, first step is renounce the fruits of action. If you are ready to renounce the fruits of action, you start recognizing the unseen divine hand behind all your activities. Where you felt you will totally fail, it will be a total flop, that will be a total success. You can't believe it. I thought it will be a failure, a success. What you thought will be a success? A total failure. Your assumptions are all wrong. Then you realize that the divine hand is the divine hand, unseen, invisible hand. You start recognizing that. When you start recognizing that, you start working for that divine. Mat karma karma. Then what happens? You become fit for abhyasa yoga. You can easily detect when the attention derails. Then through Abhyasa Yoga, you go fit for Mayeva Mana Adatsva, May Buddhi Nivesha, Nivasishyasi Mayeva. You merge. This is the sequence. Now, even though you have heard all this, will you practice? Will you practice? No way. But my duty to teach, I have taught. I have to fulfill my responsibility. Cheerfully I have done. But you will not practice because you have your own excuse. Ayo Swamiji, what do you do, Swamiji? Nothing. Jobless, unemployed, unemployable. And what bill you have? I say, I am a noble person. I am a noble person. You are not a noble person. You have a lot of bills. You are a bill person, I am a noble person. So you Swami, you have nothing to do. Therefore what? We have to go to work. When we come back from work, what happens? That's all I told you in the beginning, I am dead. Every husband comes with, I am dead. Wife, if you are dead, how can you talk? I am dead, tired. Swami, I can't come to your class. Thursday class, I can't come, Swami. Why? I am tired. Now if you watch in the modern times, how much physical work you do? How much? In the olden days, farmers, they have to walk 7 miles with the plough on the shoulder. 7 miles he has to walk to plough with the field. And for morning, 5 o'clock he reaches there by 6 o'clock. And from 6 to 12:30 he ploughs. 12:30 his wife, having cooked, she carries the food. 7 miles she walks with the food. 12:30 she reaches there. And both of them, 12:30 to 1:30, they eat lunch. And 1:30 she starts coming back. And he, 1:30 to 2:30, he relaxes. Then again 2:30 he starts working till 5:30. Then 5:30 he starts again walking back with the plough 7 miles. And then has a bath. And then after the bath, he has his dinner. After dinner, he goes to the temple for bhajans, satsang. And then comes back home, sleeps. Next day, again. This was how much of physical work. Now, modern times, how much physical work we do. How much do you walk? Maximum we walk is to the attached bathroom. Isn't it? And then we come and sit on the sofa. After that, we go to the car, sit on the car sofa. First you sit on the house sofa, home sofa, then car sofa. And car sofa, you go to office. And you sit on the office sofa. And then you say, I'm tired. I'm tired. What did you do? How many kids say, early morning when you wake up the child, what do they say? Mom, I'm tired. What did you do? Slept. He was sleeping. I'm tired. But they're not telling lies. When the man says, I am tired, he's not telling lies. They are telling the truth. What tired you? What caused the fatigue? M&I, energy drained. So, from now onwards, Krishna is going to give how to energize the mind intellect. Not by ensure and all those things. That was a body will for some time to walk quickly to the restroom. The mental fatigue. The thought dissipation. How mental vitality is being dissipated. How to conserve that mental energy. How to conserve the intellectual energy. So here is the thought economics. Economics of thought. How to save the thought energy. So there are certain type of thoughts. If you entertain, you are more energetic. Your thoughts are not tired. The thoughts will be energized. But there are certain thoughts which will dissipate your thought energy. Now those words will come. You can understand. You entertain the opposite and see what will happen. What is your thought condition? The texture of your thoughts, by entertaining that, what is the climatic condition of your mind? You can easily see. So let us chant the 2 verses together, 13 and 14. beautiful verses. So if you are an intellectual, I can say this is energizes your thoughts. But those who are devotees, so you say, I love Krishna song. Krishna is my favorite deity. And Krishna Bhakta, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna. Good, very good. So I love Krishna. But does Krishna love you? I never thought of you, Swami. Say like your college days. I love that girl very much. But does she love you? I don't know, I never asked. It's a one-way love. She doesn't even know that you exist. Isn't it? So our love is what? One way. I love Krishna, but does Krishna love you? How to know that Krishna also loves you? Here is Krishna himself says, the 14th verse, Yo mat bhaktaha samet priyaha. In the 14th verse, the last line. 14th verse, last line, Sri Yajna. Yo mat bhaktaha samet priyaha. See that? Such a devotee is very dear to me. Lord Krishna himself confesses. So, who is dear to Lord Krishna? Yeah, these are them. Whoever is like this, such a person is dear to Krishna. Ready? Number 30. Adveshta sarvabhutanam Maitra karuna evacha Nirmamo nirahankaraha Samadukha sukha kshami. Next. Santushta satatam yogi. Yatatma dridha nishchayah. Mayyarpita mano buddhihi. Yo mad bhakta same priyaha. Yo mad bhakta. Yo bro. Hey, Krishna saying, yo bro. Mad bhakta, this is my devotee. This is my devotee. And same priya is very dear to me. He is dear to me. So who is that is dear? Adveshta sarvabhutana. Sarvabhutana, to all beings. Adveshta. Adveshta means no dvesha. Means he is incapable of hating any being. Incapable. Not so. Krishna said don't hate. Don't hate is a very negative language. The moment you say don't hate, anything don't, you feel like doing. Because mind is a doer. To a doer, if you say don't, tendency to do. Don't spit here. You can't read that. Why? People have spat on it. Because the moment I read don't spit here, a tablespoon spittle comes in my mouth. Now what do? I look here and there. The language is wrong. So they change it. Nowadays in India also, airport and all, you see, spit here. With an arrow mark given and a spittle. Spit here. And you read, spit here. Why should I? You just tell me spit here, I spit. Why? Spit here. That spittle will be so clean, you can sit on it and read a magazine. So the don't. So Krishna never says, don't hate. Adveshta. A devotee is incapable of hate. Why? He is seeing the Lord in all. How can I hate my Lord? Imagine the bus somebody elbow. In India, no, the elbow you were going. One fellow elbowed you and went in. You pulled him out, and then suddenly when you pulled him out, you realized that he is the only brother of your girlfriend. You didn't see the face. Moment you recognize future Sala. And you go and, see, this, I know, when you saw the after I said, you know, it was very dangerous, I want you to first to go. Because you are about, I thought you were slipping down, you may fall down and all, I thought. Therefore, I was holding you. And that, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. How is the sister and all? See that? For the sake, so when I see my own Lord in other, how can I hate another, injure another? Adveshta sarvabhutana. Now imagine you entertain the opposite of it. Start hating somebody. What is the condition of your mind intellect? Burning, boiling, blood pressure, ulcers, all this opposite. Advesh. So who is a devotee? Adveshta sarvabhutana. One who has no capacity to hate any being because he is recognizing the divine in them through every name and form. Adveshta sarvabhutana. But Swami, so if not hate, so I should love everybody? Please don't. Love hurts. Then what I should do? Maitra. Be friendly. Here also in this country, very beautifully, when they break up, what do they say? Let's be friends. Let's be friends means we will not insist on anything. Moment you marry, you start insisting. I don't know what happened.
The yellow one and the red one will have the most charge.
You cannot do that. You should do this. All this comes after marriage. Before marriage, you can do anything you want. After any insistence. So it's like before marriage, you are holding the water in your palm very beautifully to a sleep. After marriage, you want to hold it tight. When you hold water tight in your palm, what will happen? It slips through. That's the tragedy. So here, Maitra, friend, give the freedom. Once one has become adult, if you can control your body, your mind, your intellect, your amentai and your body listens to whatever you dictate, then you have the right to tell any body, any mind, any intellect. Your own BMI never listens to you. And you are very compassionate. It is like that. I don't mind if it doesn't listen. Same thing you do with others. How you treat your BMI, treat it the same way. Suppose you are very disciplined, the other person is not, even then you have no right to tell. But a disciplined person, when he tells, it has some impact. If your BMI listens to you 100%, whatever you say will have an effect. When he said, sisters and brothers of America, what happened? Everybody felt it. And then they started applauding. That power in the words cut. One was total control over BMI. Till then, you be Maitra. Maitra means good friend. You only just be with the friend. Whatever he does, I will be with you. If you are in trouble, I will be with you. If you are happy, I will be with you. You may criticize me, I will be with you. Maitra. You may even say, call me names. Like when somebody is a little bit cranky and he calls you, hey, doggy. He calls you. What will you do? You know that he is a little cranky. And you may tell us, see, donkey, I am not donkey. You show yourself. No, see, you take images, Google image, donkey. See, this is donkey. You show. No, you are a donkey. Oh Lord, please give him vision. That's not karuna. Compassion. And next to a few days later, and he looks, hey doggy! Oh Lord, still he's seeing things. What can I do? Give him vision, good vision. That's all. But our case, Me donkey, you give all other animals you start giving. He told only one donkey. You know the vocabulary of all animals. A to Z. Isn't it? This is our condition. And who is more, you are more agitated. Just because he calls you donkey, you become donkey. But our condition is like that. So, if I am donkey, you are this. You Atta Gadida. Not only Gadida. Gadida means donkey. Atta Gadida is, I don't know how to translate it. In fact, not Gaida, you are Koveri Gaida. In Tamil. Extra adjectives you add. And not only that, the Kanta, whole Kanta also is Thu Gada, there are Bap Gada, there are Dada Gada. This is what it goes on. We can't control. Just because he said, so you are in his mouth. A tragedy. Maitra. So he is hallucinating. Why should you also hallucinate? So, Maitra. Karuna age. Karuna, compassionate like a mother. Mother is so, even if the child, the father lifts the baby up, and the baby, the father's nose is like football. You know the touchdown kick, they threw the goal, they kick. It was like that football. The child kicks the nose like the football kick. The father has extreme pain. He keeps the child down. And then will he be angry on the child? Rubbing the nose. I think my son will become a football player. Give him boost. Give him all the energizers. Give him all of them. Because my child will be a football player. The pain is there. The compassion. Nirmama. Advesha sarvabhutana, maitra, karuna evacha, nirmama, nirmamo nirahankara. Nirmama means no sense of minus. Minus the sense of minus. Addition and minus. Minus the sense of minus. My. See, imagine when you bought a piece of land. Earlier that land was there before. You never even walked that side, never even saw. But the moment you bought that land, what happens? My land. And anybody just looking at it, what are you looking at it? My land. This is my. Before you, so many others had it. But my freedom, my nirmama. Because everything is thine. His is everything. Nothing is mine. Tana, mana, dhana, sab, kuch hai tera. तेरा तुझको अर्पण क्या लाएगा मेरा क्या लागे मेरा and next day also we sing the same thing तन मन धन अरे कल दिया था ना अरे कल ही दिया yesterday you gave me तन मन धन yesterday you gave me again today how can you give I gave you but and I was doing production and then you were looking that's why I picked it up went back again tomorrow I'm coming and again giving that's also okay every day if you give also is okay. So, nirmama, nirahankara. Nirahankara means no ahankara. Ahankara is what? What is ahankara? Ego something. Ego. What is ego? Pride. What else? If you analyze ego, it is nothing but bundles and bundles of memories of the past. That is what ego. Bundles of memories of the past. Means all dead past. If dead past you are keeping it on your shoulders and something is thinking something. The dead past, that's your ego. Ego stinks because it is stale. How it is bundles of memories of the past? If I ask you who are you? Suppose first time I am seeing you. I ask who are you? What will you tell? All bundles and bundles of memories of all the past. I was born there, then I studied there, and then my uncle was very much happy with me. He took me to his city, and then he told me he educated me very well, and he was so happy with me. He had only one daughter, and he thought he had a big company. He told you take over my company, and my daughter also. All that means what? All past bundles of memories. So ego is nothing but past memories. It's stale, old. ahankar, why should you hold on to it? And ahankar is such, degrees of ahankar also we use. I, Iyer, Iyengar, superlative we go. There also there are degrees here. And if he hurt, my ego is hurt. How we, if you analyze, past is dead. Dead means late so and so. It is not there in the live present. Ego belongs to the dead past or unborn future. Hindi it comes very well. Ahankar kal और कल का है. अहंकार कल का है और कल का है. कल में बोथ आर कल और कल अहंकार. क्यों? बीच में पागल. कल और कल. आज ईगो नहीं है. At the live present there will be no ego. That's why when you are involved in something live, totally your agenda is involved, you will not know the time passing. Suddenly, oh, it's 1.5 hours over. That's our problem. My problem is always that. Suddenly, the start beeping, vibrating on my wrist. Then, oh, it's already time up. See that? So, in the live present, there is no ego. Meaning, when the agenda is totally involved in the live present, any piece of work, you will not feel the time passing. Ego belongs to the dead past or the unborn future. A devotee is reveling in the presence of the Lord, live presence, nirahankar, no ahankar. Samadukka sukha. Sama, same, balanced. In what? Sukha and dukkha. Sukha and dukkha, he is balanced. There is no one who has not tasted sorrow. Is there anyone who has never tasted sorrow? Anyone here? Never tasted sorrow? You have never tasted sorrow? Meet me. I can give you solid, concentrated, saturated sorrow. Everybody has tasted sorrow. Joy also you have tasted. So both go together. If you have never tasted sorrow, you will never know what is joy. If you have never tasted joy, you will never know what is sorrow. Both are opposites and reverse of the same. Joy and sorrow go together. Pain and pleasure go together. Honor and dishonor go together. Profit and loss go together. He is Sama. So if you are Sama in Sukha Dukkha, Mana Apamana, Shita Ushna, Labha Alabha, then Madbhakta, Krishna himself. May I be balanced in joys and sorrows. Kshami, forgiving. Very totally forgiving. Imagine you have eaten avakai. Avakai with Dheerananda too. Yogurt, rice and pickle. And in a hurry, you are eating. Suddenly you have a meeting, and then you run to the washroom, wash the hand, and you are so tired because avakai is like anesthesia. I'm sorry. Dheerananda is like anesthesia. Therefore you put avakai extra to wake you up. So you thought, if I wash my eyes, be good. So what you do is quickly wash by putting the water and your finger, avakai finger, touches your eyes. Imagine. Avakai finger going, usually it's stuck. Avakai finger going. Now what is your attitude towards your finger which has poked your eye? You become Jesus. Oh Lord, forgive it. It knows not what it does. Yeah? Suppose that somebody's finger, your own spouse finger. You deliberately did it. You know, sorry, sir. Well, sorry means the pain goes, here, take this. And you poke them. This is our attitude. But your finger is my own finger. If I cut, you finger, you chop, you poke my eye, I chop you off and you chop it. This is surface pain. Extra pain. Therefore, Shami. Further, next class.